Consider the question. You have a class A network address 10.0.0.0 with 40 subnets but are required to add 60 new subnets very soon. You would like to still allow for the largest possible number of host IDs per subnet. Which subnet mask should you assign? Given network address is 10.0.0.0. First of all, identify the class to which this address belongs to. Given that it is a class A network address, also the first octet is within the range 0 to 127. Next, find out the number of bits which identify the network. Since it is a class A network, the first octet identifies the network. So we shall open the remaining 3 octets. Now, for subnetting this class A network, how many bits are to be borrowed from the host identification portion? The requirement is that we had 40 subnets. Now we need to add 60 new subnets. So now the number of subnets required within this class A network is 40 plus 60 equals 100. So for having 100 subnets, how many bits are to be borrowed from the host identification portion? We know that by borrowing one bit from the host identification portion, we can divide a network into two equal-sized subnetworks. And by borrowing 2 bits from the host identification portion, we can divide a network into 4 subnets and so on. And by borrowing 6 bits from the host identification portion, we can divide a network into 64 equal-sized subnets. By borrowing 7 bits from the host identification portion, we can divide the network into 128 subnets. Thus, by borrowing 6 bits from the host identification portion, we can have only 64 subnets. This is not enough. We need 100 subnets. So, we should borrow at least 7 bits from the host identification portion. Thus, the bits to be borrowed is equal to 7. Now by borrowing 7 bits, we shall apply the new subnet mask. The old subnet mask was 255.0.0.0. Now we have added 7 more bits to the network identification portion. Hence, the new subnet mask is 255.7 ones followed by all zeros, which is 255. 8 ones is 255 and this is 255 minus 1, 254. 255.254.0.0. By applying the subnet mask 255.254.0.0 to this class A network, we can subnet this network into 128 subnets where each subnet can have 2 power 17 minus 2 hosts.